Hello Drive Radio fans, Richard Rush here today with my dad John Rush behind the camera, and we're going to take a look at the 2015 Toyota Sienna Limited all-wheel drive, and the official title is just the 2015 Toyota Sienna, but this is all new for 2015. Not too much on the exterior. The main differences that they have done is put a different grille and some different headlights, and even this is a different grille, being that it is on the limited trim package. So something to consider. A lot of the new features are on the inside, so when we get to the interior portion, we'll show you that. But as we take a look around, you can see Toyota has done some different things in terms of the grille, some different things for the 2015 real quick. It has the new revised suspension, has a stronger body structure for a better ride, for a more comfortable ride, and the interior design and quality are the big features for this car that are definitely, honestly, a great kind of a new look to this car, a new look and feel, I should say. Some things that you'll see on the Limited, and you just saw there: 18-inch wheels, a different grille, which we talked about, LED running lights, power mirrors, a front and rear sunroof, which we'll show you here in a second, upgraded leather seating, has driver memory, a heated steering wheel, navigation, 10-speaker JBL, and it also has an available advanced tech package, which does provides you with some cruise control, the adaptive cruise control, as well as the front collision warning. But we're on the back here, and there's really not a ton to talk about. As we mentioned, all-wheel drive, which is the only minivan in this segment that has all-wheel drive on it. Something to consider. It's an option, and actually, let me make sure I get my facts right. All-wheel drive is an option on 3 of the 5 trim levels, the LE, XLE, and Limited. Otherwise, they're going to be front-wheel drive. But I'll tell you what, let's go take a drive real quick, show you how this car operates, show you some of the interior, and then we're going to come back. I'm going to show you the interior and show some of our favorite features in terms of the automatic gates and how you can control the car, honestly, from your key fob. So let's go take a drive real quick. All right, fans, we're on the driving portion. We're going to go over some of the quick interior features that are a little bit easier to see kind of from the back here real quick. One thing I will point out, and we didn't mention this to start out, the sunshade on both side doors over here. You have the ability to do that, and you also, actually, Dad, if you can pull that down from up front, you can actually roll down the windows, which is a nice feature. In the back, someone in the back can also do that if they want to. They have the ability to do that, but really it is a nice feature. You wouldn't think on a minivan, but it opens this up really nice. As we look on the front here, this is standard on all trim levels of the 2015 Toyota Sienna, which is the touchscreen N-Tune system. Really is easy to use, really responsive. Again, I'm a fan. You can hit home, you can do different things. We mentioned right here, the driver easy speak volume medium. So you're able to, what this will be doing is while you're driving down the road, you can actually talk to the passengers in the back, and it's hard to show you in this review, but you can actually talk to your backseat passengers without having to raise your voice. And you can tell just from the sound of it, it's a very open concept here in the back. So it's a really nice feature that we're definitely a fan of. We'll point this out real quick. It does have the rear view camera, which is, again, standard on all 2015 Siennas and will be standard on all cars come 2016. But again, you have the ability to see where you're actually backing up to. And fans, we're actually kind of discover this as we're going here. I'm going to try and show you the easy speak. So I'm talking normal right now, or actually a little bit louder right now because this easy speak is off. I'm going to turn it on and just talk in a normal voice. And this is how I would normally talk to if my fiance is sitting over here, my dad, my mom, and you can actually hear my voice. And again, I know it's hard to hear from the camera back there, and I can even almost hear myself a little bit. It's coming from the speakers in the back, and even if you had music or whatever going on, it still will take over a little bit of that volume and pass it along. So really is a nice, cool feature. I'm glad we were able to show you that. So definitely Toyota thumbs up for that. All right, everyone, we kind of showed you the easy speak there. Now we're going to take a quick little drive, and we have it turned on just to help you hear better on the camera. It really is a nice, cool feature. In terms of driving, not much to say. It's got a nice V6 underneath the hood, plenty of horsepower, especially with it being all-wheel drive, works well. I'm actually going to go over some pretty big bumps, and it is relatively smooth. Again, that's the part of the new, stiffer body structure that Toyota has put on the 2015 Sienna. It really is, it gives it a nice, smooth ride. Is it going to win any luxury awards in terms of that? Probably not, but again, you're buying a minivan. You're buying a very functional car that you're able to do. One thing we will show you right here, and we've kind kind of done to open up more light. Love the rear sunroofs, love the front sunroof, love everything, honestly. And we keep saying that some of you are going to knock us, but we really just enjoy this car. It works well. There's not much else to say about it. We've enjoyed it. You have all your controls. You do have the series ice free on your steering wheel, and all your other controls that you might have. It does have the adaptive cruise option, not on this specific model, but it is an available option that you can get. But overall, really, Toyota has done an incredible job. This layout is very easy, very user-friendly. This layout is very easy, very user-friendly in terms of the Intune system. So really, really impressed with this car. But I'll tell you what, let's head back. We're going to do the interior portion, and I'm going to give you my opinion of the 2015 Toyota Sienna. All right, fans, we're back from the driving portion, and as always, get out and test drive these cars, especially a minivan, which is really going to be a family car. Take your family to the dealership, pile them all in, and take a drive with it. That way you can see what it's actually going to be like for that family, for your family specifically. But we're going to go through the interior now, and something we're going to show you here is the car is locked. I'll lock it real quick right here, and I have the key fob, which allows me to open the back door and both sliding doors on the side. So I'm going to show you. So here's the left door. I just hold it down. You can hear it. It's going to open it, and you can actually see I'll open the right door as well. Again, you can see it. Oh, and then the back one, I'm going to hold the button, and it's going to open the back hatch as well. So all of that was done without even touching the car. So a great feature for, you know, if you're a mom or a dad that you got kids, you got bags you got to put in, and you don't even have to press the button or pull open the car door, where you can, as long as you can feel your fingerprint. And actually, I don't know if you can see this, Dad. It has some nice little indentations or kind of finger feels right here, so that you can actually feel, okay, the lock button has two of them, and then I know if I'm on both side doors, I know that I can feel the little indent that's coming up. But and actually, let's go to the back real quick. We'll leave all the doors open. That's fine. Some great features on this Mini, and honestly, people are like, man, a minivan is just a box driving down the road. Great storage down here. As you can see, you have a lot of storage that you can do here. You can fold these seats forward for even more storage. You can recline them back. Over here on this side, you have some more storage compartments that are available right there. I'll tell you what, fans, I'm going to actually show you how these seats operate to actually fold down here and give you some more cargo room. So all you do is you put, and actually it's a nice little infographic here. All you do is you actually lift up, and as you lift up, it automatically goes down. You push it down. This is Velcro, so you just put this forward, and now you have a complete, and obviously you could do the two seats over there too. You have a complete ability to put longer pieces of cargo in there. Maybe it's a snowboard, skis, or put just, if you're going to Costco or if you're going to the grocery store and you need to put more there. One thing I will say about this car, really great storage, but on top of that, it's relatively easy to get in and out of the car in terms of this. You're not having to crouch all the way over or climb over seats in order to get to it. This is small enough to where you can see I could just use it with one hand. But with that, let's actually head to the, I guess, the second row where the captain's chairs are at. We'll actually go around to this side. I think the sunlight might be a little bit better. And I'll climb in here, and as I climb out, I'll also show you that you'll notice that it does have the track, so we'll talk about it in a second, but you'll notice plenty of room here. This is in the exit position on the driver's side, and I have plenty of room. This is, you'll notice, this is the 7-passenger minivan, or the Sienna, versus being the 8. So if it was the 8, it would just have the normal row here. So some advantages to this are being able to have kids crawl through to the back instead of having to put the seat down. Makes it a little bit easier for mom. One thing I will point out here, and it's hard to see, I don't know if you can get it, Dad, I'll even slide over if you need to. Right here is the control for the back, the temperature control and the fan for the climate back here. One thing that is an option, it's not on this car, but is the ability to put a dual or an entertainment system back here. And actually Toyota has done it to where you can have a split screen entertainment system, so you can be playing a DVD on one side and a video game on the other. So if you have someone sitting here and they want to do two different things, you have the ability to do that. And you will notice, I'm not sure if you're able to get that, it does have the sunroof right here, which can be controlled from back here. Or if you don't want it to, your kids to have the ability to control the sunroof, rear sunroof, you can control that from up front. But I'm going to hop out and show you how this works in terms of the, well, as we mentioned, getting out of obviously a minivan is relatively easy. In terms of sliding this forward and back, all you do is you just got to lift that forward, and you can see the amount of, if you were to slide these seats all the way forward, and take those, and just set those seats back in the back like we did, how much cargo room you would actually have. It really is a great feature. Move it back. Really am a fan of these captain's chairs. My fiance and I were talking about it in terms of what we're looking for in a future car, and captain's chairs, whether it be in a minivan or any other car, was one of the features she mentioned she's really going to look hard at. All right, everyone, we're now here on the front seat portion of the 2015 Toyota Sienna. And really, there's actually, this is kind of where Toyota has done a lot of their redesign, is on the interior features. A lot of people complained about the lack of, you could say, luxury materials on the front of this car. But I'll be honest, let's go through it real quick. They've fixed that for sure. You can see the nice wood grain right here, as well as on the door. This is a nice soft touch material right here. Again, not to mention, it is also a storage compartment that you can store whatever you would like to in there, manuals, whatever. This is some nice soft touch. This still is plastic, but you don't notice as much right here. This is a soft touch here. The glove box is right here. Some nice, again, nice storage, storage. A lot of companies are going to this to maximize value. Nice leather seats here all the way, honestly, throughout. These are heated, not cooled, and that's about the only thing that's not on this car. You have, as we're kind of going through the front, you have the wood grain continued throughout here. You do have a nice storage ability right here to put your phone, to put a garage door opener, as we have done, keys, whatever you might do, and also right here to set something, whether it be a water bottle, folders, books, a purse. It's a great feature, and nice rubberized bottom, so you don't have it sliding around or tipping over. And I know my mom and my fiance both, the one thing they complain about is they have to take up a seat in their car to put their purse. This is a nice feature. You have a nice deep glove box right here that folds back, and once we kind of get that, I will show you right here. Nice rubberized, so you can set your phone. I did this many times. Set your phone or anything else right here, and it's not going to slide around. Some other features that they have added on to here is a heated steering wheel, which I mentioned in the front portion. It does have automatic for the vented windows in the back, so if you want to give let a nice breeze flow through. It does have dual climate control, or I should say tri-climate control, with the ability to control the rear right there, and the ability to sync all of them up, and again, giving them the ability to do that. Really great features, and we went through some of the Intune system in the driving portion of it. It's a nice touch screen there, but overall, really impressed with this. And a lot of people are going to say, well, it's just a minivan, Richard. Well, to me, it is, but it's a great value for your money. This car, as it sits, is $45,000, which you're going to say, wow, $45,000 for a minivan? Well, when you look at all the features that you get in terms of the comforts on the front seat here for the driver, the control aspect, and also the ability that you give for the rear passengers and the comfort level for them, it really is a nice feature. And also some of the other features in terms of the automatic windows, sunshades, things like that. The ability to control everything from right here. I literally have full control of the car at all times. And I'm a fan. Toyota has done a great job at this. Am I in the market for a minivan? Actually, you could say I am. I'm starting a family here fairly soon, and it's definitely going to be something we consider. It's not the most glamorous piece of equipment driving down the road, but it is certainly one of, if not the most functional. So with that, I'm going to kind of end this portion, and you can check out my opinion of the 2015 Toyota Sienna. All right, so now we're here to the my opinion portion of the 2015 Toyota Sienna, and what I really like about this car is the amenities that they've put inside in terms of the features. Love the control aspect that you get from the front driver's seat, I should say. The ability that you have in terms of the passenger comforts, if you have children, if you're taking a long road trip, or whatever ages, whether it's a teenager or it's you're in the kindergarten to that 8th grade, or again the teenager market, you have nice abilities with the rear entertainment system, with these with these sliding doors. It gives you a lot of flexibility. Another feature for us is all-wheel drive, especially here in Colorado. Having a minivan that's capable of having that all-wheel drive feature is a huge plus, and I can't overstate that enough. It really is a nice feature to have. and also in terms of, I talked about amenities and overall fuel economy. We've been able to average anywhere from 22, depending on the drive, to about 26, 27 miles per gallon on the highway, which really is great fuel economy for this car. You're able to average between about 450 miles per gallon, or miles on one tank. The only con that I would have, and depending on who you are, this may not be a con, is it is a minivan. And I know that Toyota and other manufacturers are trying to overcome that aspect of minivans, which is the stereotype of, wow, this is just a minivan, what's so special about it? It's just a box driving down the road. I would encourage you, get out and drive it. They have changed these a lot over the years. We have friends that own minivans of later years, and they've commented on this minivan and said, wow, I'm really tempted to, upgrade my current lineup, my current minivan, or even from an SUV into a minivan. For the functional doors, you have these nice compact sliding doors, and just in terms of functionality. So overall, really impressed with this car. Toyota, you've done a great job. Again, this is the 2015 Toyota Sienna. If you like this, head to your local Toyota dealership and tell them that John and Richard Rush from Drive Radio sent you. All right, Drive Radio fans, thank you for joining us for our latest review. If you like this review, check out our website, drive-radio.com. We have a lot of cars, tips, and tricks that you can find on there if you're a car lover like ourselves. If you like the website, like our reviews, head to the YouTube page, Drive Radio, no spaces. You can check out a lot of our other reviews there. If you like those reviews, we have a radio show every Saturday from 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. here in the Denver market. You can find us one of three ways. First way is on the website, which is 560thesource.com. You can find us on YouTube. We stream every episode live. Or you can check us out on the TuneIn app, which is just 560 The Source. You can download that straight to your phone. But thank you for joining us. We appreciate all your feedback, all your views.